What I'm currently working on is a wave teleportation. I believe it is possible to make a shape of clay integrated with extremely small magnetic particles and read out a magnetic field this shape creates. When you have a new piece of clay and put it in the recreated magnetic field, this will force a new piece of clay into the exact same shape as the other piece of clay. There are a lot of different companies, in this case the HEMA. They want inspiration for new ideas or validation of their ideas. Companies can also want to expand and they are looking for new user groups, often missing the expertise about what their new users value. Then you have users who most of the time have a lot of ideas, like Maartje. She has a good idea for a headphone, but she has no idea how to communicate this or how to get it in production. Most of the ideas of the users are quite rough. With experts' feedback and the feedback of other users, some ideas can be worked out in detail. The community of experts, idea players and other people with ideas can do this together on a forum. Maartje makes a model of her clay headphones and shares it with the community. The community downloads her model and helps her make changes. Maartje starts communicating with HEMA. The HEMA can just use her idea without giving her credit, and if she shares her idea everywhere, who owns the design then? Especially since the community helped her design. This is where my company comes in. My company receives Maartje's idea and her intellectual property. At the same time, HEMA can pay to make use of the idea. Or they can initiate a competition in the direction they want an idea in, and my company spreads this competition in return for money. In return, HEMA gets the best design proposals. The community members vote for this. Maartje's proposal is one of the winning proposals. To reassure the quality of feedback, the experts will be hired by my company and the feedback givers get credits determined by the relevance of the feedback. Maartje can say how much the feedback helps her. The key element to the business model is an active and engaged community. To keep the community engaged, my company will organize events like a TEDx or a discussion evening for different user groups. Maartje actually thought of the headphones while going to a music event. And Tom, who gave her a lot of valuable feedback, received enough credits to get a thank you gift from the HEMA for helping Maartje come up with the idea. HEMA is now in contact with Maartje to see what her further ideas for the headphones are. The users with ideas get exposure at a company, and a company gets exposure in different user groups.